Sonia here on Twitch and Dyson Homebrew on YouTube. And now, as you check on my channel stuff, right here, I just finally made a Twitter account for this. I have one on my personal, but I sometimes like to keep some of my personal stuff a little separate from other things. It's just something from, and let me lower this a bit. It's just, I like to keep certain things separate when I do things. It's something that started ever since my brother became an NYPD officer, with certain things revolved around it. So I was like, okay, you want to be a bitch about what I say and do in regards to my brother being a police officer? Fine. I'll just make a private personal one without my real name on it and make a pretty public one with my name on it that I don't do much stuff with. So I decided to make the Dyson Homebrew, which I've linked from my personal account to this so people can see, and I'll try to start promoting a little bit more from that. So I just made earlier today, which I'll try doing later. Today's date is March 2nd. Would it be the Ice of March? I don't know. I'm actually chilly a bit. It's a little, always, I don't know why, but I guess because this is such an old house. I have a bad draft issue through my windows, or to say the way the framing is. And with the last week being very windy, it's not been fun. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit burpy. So Luna's on cam today. Nala's a little bit off the side. Maybe I'll find a way down the road if I get a little bit more money. Or when I actually get a job, I could probably do a double thing setup. So I made a video earlier today on March 2nd about my recent game, which I will link up later on to YouTube. I'm actually going to try an old video software I have besides the one my boyfriend gave me. See if that works, or I might just want to go with the simplified version that I saw. Now I was nestling in my blankets. So I finally moved my players successfully over to a new section of my world, which I will go to my maps and show you guys. So happy to finally be like, you're going over there. I need to start expanding. As my boyfriend said, we were like there for a couple months in the last town, you know, for game sessions. So everyone is over here now, and they're in Azurite port. Sweetness. So I gotta expand more on all that good stuff. I'm just gonna close out this other window. I changed the layout of some things, so now I can see what I'm doing on this one computer screen. I got two screens going. I like it that way. I am surprised, which I have to finish watching, seeing on Crit Roll WorldAnvil finally. It's like, oh, so that explains why instead of a 3-month subscription went up to 6 months. I see it. I see ya. I see ya. What you doing? So, let's look together for shits and giggles. I'm reading. Yep, sponsor Critical Role. We're somebody proud. See, the one thing that I love WorldAnvil, and I ain't bashing you, WorldAnvil. It's kind of like, you're like old school MySpace, which if you know what you're doing you can make it look good. If you're kind of still learning like I am, not much you could do. So it's kind of interesting, which I will have to see more stuff of other people. Hmm. Now I have to read more in detail. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I'll have to look into more, but kind of cool. So I'm going to flesh out more NPCs in this world because they just started. The funniest thing is, I'll read it to you guys. Camera issues. I handwritten this. There's another section to this, but I wanted to kind of be like Fa Mulan, where it was actually like a poem, like where's your father, you know, where's your brother, whatever. I remember seeing many years ago. I know I saw it somewhere. Now it's a lot different from what I see when I was trying to do the search. So I figured, let me make this something kind of like a poem / kid's song of warning of the life these people live. Come and go as you please, bear your fruit and forever anchored. Earth and blood bound, shrouded and protected, price paid through essence, touch water to feel, push further, BC foam. So I had my players wash up on shore from the sea turtle. I'm sorry, dragon turtle. Or turtle dragon. I forget the name proper time. Screw this. Let's look it up together so I can better educate myself. D&D Beyond. My camera that I used to do a recording earlier. So, dragon turtle. Ah. So it's dragon turtle, not turtle dragon. Yeah, so this is actually what, there we go. You guys are seeing it better. I had to double check the screen. Is what Umbrella holds. Let's go back. I'll go to the characters sheet and I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean, people. And sorry for this being a short stream. I was, as you see, my setup. I don't know. I feel like a weird man in white right now. I was adjusting things to make it work a little bit more in my favor. And so that way once this does, which I'll probably try later, I still have a few other videos I've got to turn over towards YouTube, so people could see all my tags and know where to find me. I like you to that. So see, there you go, the screen's showing nicely. This is the little turtle that turns into this big mama. So the funny thing was, when my newer player Sunny came on and she met Umbrella, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to the turtle. And what's your name?" So I said, "Draco." So I played it on the Fact for Dragon. So it was the first thing that popped to my brain. So this thing grew into a big size after the big battle and brought them to that island. So I'm thinking of making be found a little bit later and maybe give a chance for one of my players, Sunny, to maybe temporarily take custody of him for right now. He's going to be a poor little boy. Yeah, so I would say that as he was trying to get the, I'm calling them Band of Misfits for right now, for my player characters group, until they start naming themselves. So I could suggest a name title that I have for my meetup group, which is Bragon, bear dragon conjugated together. Actually, let me put that in my group Discord right now. Oh, Dana liked it. My friend liked my little post. Okay. Oops. I was in the private chat. I don't want private chat. Oh my god. This reminds me when I played the Tap Tap Revolution back when it first started. I'm not gonna pull it up here for my meetup group for my Friday games. Yeah, let me go to home. What is the group? Baragons, yeah. So conjugated. No, it would just be funny if that's what they'd become. I would just love that. So I just messaged that to the group. Actually, I want a hairpiece because I'm playing with my hair stupidly too much. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I had all the hairpieces in the world. Oh, yay. I had all the hairpieces in the world around when I didn't need them. Come time, I need them, and it's like, nope. Nope, you denied. You screwed. Alright, someone in my group is like, oh, I'll pay the member due. I'm like, just give me a beer instead. Because it's going to be more, but my Friday group, we play at a brewery. And the problem is with meetup groups, which maybe I could hear eventually from some of you guys. I don't want to name this. They want to name themselves Good Berries. It's like, it just makes me think of Good Burger. I have to see how much everyone's behind it. I'm gonna cringe on it. I'm really gonna cringe as a game master if they take Good Berries as a group. But no, back to my Friday meetup group. It's Dungeons & Dragons at a craft beer brewery, which I learned to play 3.5 back when I lived in Las Vegas, and I would spend the 30-minute drive, which, oh my god, people in Vegas find that's too far. Cry me a river. I'm watching on my Apple Watch the messages from Discord. So, the problem I had when that group was created, I had a shit ton of people joining it with my meetup group I have for Saturday. So there's 2 different meetup groups for 2 different locations. To the point it was going to get expensive for me. And it was locking people out on who really wanted to play for my Friday game. Well, I didn't run the game, I was a player, but the person who was actually running the game, and I was the host of the group. That's what I hate. I hate people like saying, oh yeah, I'm coming. Cool, you just took up a digital space from somebody who actually wanted to fucking play when you just thought that was a cool thing to do. When that was happening, I actually pulled out some meetup groups that I haven't really gone to. If you guys stay on as a way down the road when I'm working again, I will throw some money at them just to help them pay for things. But I have them paying $2.75 a month, which I know most of you guys will be like, pfft. Which the beer is a bit more, but I really don't want $2.75. What am I gonna do? It's like, dude, just give me a beer. Beer is $6. I know it's more money, but it's like, he's been having membership dues for a while, so it's like, technically worked out for that. So it locks only the people who are going to be there. I waived membership dues for 2 other people. The GM who was for our last campaign, we have a new one. And then something happened with his family-related issues that one of the other players stepped up as GM, and he was having payment issues. So I'm like, waive the dues. I have the power. Let's do it. Oh, excuse me. So I still have this little thing. And I love the... Hi. It's called Fit. Okay, now you fit. My little galaxy thing. It was back when I was getting a little spin happy. So I have this guy, and I have my nano, my little thing. Hey, sometimes it's nice if you want just a little bit of music and not try to kill yourself with phone battery power. That's my rationalization. Okay, I've been blah 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 blah, as someone say, vomiting out of my mouth. So I have for characters so far, I have this one, which I love making him like a creepy person, kind of like a little tip my hat to Matt Mercer when he made in campaign 1, the old man that had gunpowder. It was like a little wookie. So yeah, that's for that. Oh yeah, I had so much fun having him here during the game that Glenn was like, I swear, I love my player character Glenn and how he plays it. And it's like, I really wish I'm going to get to actually broadcasting my game soon. I'm having boob itch. I'm having legit boob itch. See, not only guys scratch their balls, girls scratch their boobs too. I'm having fun scratching. I love my player. It's for someone who used to be who DM for so while, just to play his character. And I just love the facial expressions he makes for his character. It just makes me want to, like, grab the physical character and hug it. So, it was interesting. I made him get feeble-minded, and he's like... So it was fun. He's okay now. This is... I'm watching my screen. You can't see it too well, but he's another person from the new place. He's the shop owner and the father for one of my NPCs. And this one, I love this. If you can get it. I played on Louis Vuitton. I had fun with some play-ons. So then I made this one. He's in charge of the... He's a blacksmith. But he likes to freak people out, like, oh, I'm hurt. And it's like, oh, what? No, I'm kidding, guys. This one would be Louis' sister. This would be Louis' husband. It's like husband, but husband. This player right now is up in the airs based on certain things. So if you're seeing this, Celia, I do hope you come back to play, because I was happy. I will say this. For a noob playing this game, you really jumped in creating your character and the personality of your character so quick. I would love to see you come back and play. Seriously, seriously, seriously. What else we got? And this is the one my characters met, who saved her. So someone actually named it Takasha, or Tashka, which I loved. I love the artwork, so I'm like, you made a drawing of your Genasi with a pretty name. It's like, I'm keeping it. And then, here's the other one. I always miss him, because he doesn't look like your atypical Genasi. Here we go. So I made him play on Gentle J from Ink Masters. There we go. He's actually in my town. He was like the town next, one of the towns bordering my town. He moved really close to the town favorite bagel store. Eventually I'm gonna have to get inked. I have like some kind of thing right here, which, yeah, it's right here. I want to go to the dermatologist eventually, get it removed, because I think it's just like a cellular thing. I saw in Dr. Pepper one time. Woman had it all on her arms. So I know this is going to hurt like hell. But I actually want, like, Nala's paw print there. And maybe I'll do my symbols for my gods. I'm a pagan. I feel much closer to it, and it's like, here, I step off the line, someone else can get to God. I stepped off the 9 to go elsewhere, so someone else has a better connection. Also, there's other personal issues. I was raised Catholic and everything. Actually, I was raised Protestant and converted over to Catholicism, Roman Catholic. So, I know the rules and stuff, but I'm not going to go into it. It's just my personal experience based on knowing art history and then knowing historical information, thanks to Assassin's Creed, and personal stuff I've heard from things. It's kind of like some people who have those bad game experiences for Dungeons & Dragons. Like that for the Catholic religion. I believe religion is, everyone has their own religion. To me, it's like your own island that you're part of. So I'm not going to knock it because a lot of times it does help ground people. So, you know what? You can be what you want to be. Makes you happy, makes you get up during the day. I'm cool with that. As long as it still tries to respect other people. Not all do to an extent, but there still is some, but yeah. Okay, away from that crap. Now we gotta figure out some more people. I'm gonna make more of her siblings. So we are gonna open up this guy. I got excited when I heard Snoop Dogg do the song with Psy. I was like, yes. Let's enter. Let's see. Oh, good. No, wait, no. That's some old photos from my stuff. Quit. Skip. I made a video today, so it's from my waterproof camera. I have pants issues, people. I'm kind of happily losing some weight, but here, I'll bring this over to the screen. It kind of looks like board. I think I'll make this Celia's not Celia, Tashka's brother. So I'm gonna put this over the side so I can see. Oh yeah, let me show this one. I love how it's like draw. If someone could make a good digital drawing of a sexy thing that you wish to thing, that would be it. Okay. Taking camera roll. So look at this one, because this kind of looks this could be male-esque. Alright, so I got two of her siblings, so we gotta figure out names now and create them more. So we are going to go to create. Yeah, the sad thing for me with WorldAnvil, I've only scratched the surface. I kind of wish there was, one of the few times I wish there was a manual for this. Like, session report. Track notes and what occurred during your game session. It's going to be a blank article right now. I could do this, but it's like, I'm so better at pen and paper. Like, so, sorry if you guys didn't read it that much. Oh, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm like, this is a long section. Okay. Yeah, no hose in here. I can't type today. Woohoo! There we go. Yeah, for someone who has a master's, I suck at spelling because I did my bachelor's in art education, so I didn't have to worry about my grammar. And I did a master's in library, so I didn't have to worry about my grammar again. I was so bad for writing. I shit you not, people, that when I worked at a state park where I live, we had a person doing community service, and he was an English teacher, a high school English teacher. And I had showed a paper for I just started college. I was taking remedial writing because my writing was so bad. So bad. Which, looking back at now, I can laugh more because it's like I gave early misery to this guy and who was a dick. I fractured and dislocated this. And his father, let's just say whenever I see him, I want to go hide, and any other girl that comes across him wants to hide or wish he was fucking arrested. Let's just go with that. So I don't trigger anybody. So I hurt his head so much that he made the community service guy help me fix my paper that I was writing. Because it was the off season, and I was the few people around they wanted to keep to do work. And just to let you know, for those who live in New York, your tax dollars, I shit you not, because it most likely will be still going on today. Your tax dollars pay for all the people who work at the state parks system, because there's supervisors and managers and a few forepersons that stay on during the off season because someone has to take care of the grounds and make sure everything's taken care of. A good portion of them are high school dropouts, and at most maybe associate's degree. Now, I'm not trying to be a dick on purpose. It's just I was bashed, I would say the best way to say it, for going to college and trying to get a better education. When it was like the good old boys club of, oh yeah, I don't have to achieve much. I got this decent government job. I can be a special ed failure who was like, yeah, I'm happy with special ed because I could just bullshit my way through school. When I went through special education and had to work harder to prove my value and worth. So imagine, two people with similar issues where one didn't give a fuck and one who actually did, and hear the person who didn't give a fuck, just got passed along when it's like, you mean I wasted all my energy for nothing and this person got farther ahead of me? Kind of like one of those bullshits. So during the off season, for all those who just want to be stuck there, like a good old boys club, like a weird frat house thing, they will be taught to better their writing for reports and their math skills, which, for example, one who became a supervisor was in the same school district but went to a different high school than me. Didn't achieve anything, rarely showed up to school, didn't give two shits. So for me, I was older than him and working harder to better myself, and it burned me seeing this person being lazy and sack of shit. So he just found it as a fucking joke, spending a few hours each day, like a little mini class session for 3 months, like a mini college session, to improve, because he was one of the people where the ones, which it's not much anymore, but back then, the top 10 people in charge of the park I was at, from park director, assistant director, to the next managers of the parks right underneath. I would say they were very highly educated people, in the sense that even if they didn't go to college, they were pretty smart on being aware of the world and self-educating themselves. So imagine a smart person reading person who didn't give two shits a horrible report that's like middle school writing and couldn't do math right to figure out how much they needed from the storehouse and how much stock / inventory was still left in the storehouse of whatever item they got. So yeah, it's kind of like knowing the like me and diving back into this topic earlier with knowing art history in regards to the church with the Vatican. Pope Julius II, who took all the coffin money that was supposed to help the community, instead do all the pretty stuff for the Sistine Chapel. It's pretty, but that money was supposed to go for other people. It's like one of those little. It's kind of like you gave money to help a person who just kind of like just shit on your hand. Best way to say it. So it's like, I'd rather that money, instead of going to teach those fucking idiots to find it's still a joke, to actually improve the parks. And it's like, you know what? They want to be dumb fucks, not go further. Please, by all means, let them be the idiots, and let's spend the money to fix some of the buildings that are water damaged from past hurricanes to get the mold out of the buildings. So let's take the money that would have been spent to pay someone to teach them and try to make a dent on fixing parts of the buildings, which that's probably a lot more than what they did. But sorry, if that was me as a person seeing where my money went to help somebody or to help the parks and what was being used, I'd rather siphon it for somewhere else. You ain't giving a shit, someone's helping you out to better yourself and treating it like a joke, fine. Don't deserve it, let's give it to someone else. Okay, back to this. So, oh, I love this song. I have a lot of songs I love. I love IU. I would listen to this so much on my old iPod video, 5th generation. I still have it somewhere in this room. Well, it's kind of like over right here. When I was making this poem thing, the first 2 lines I got beautifully. And after that, I was like, so it was fun. I don't want to put the other half here right now, because that's when they figure out the rest of the information. So I'm happy with that. Let me see how this looks viewed. Really? I hate when this shit happens. It's like, are dribbles for a reason, people? That's not how that thing looks. Whatever. The system wants to be stupid. By all means, be stupid. Alright, let's go. Oh, wrong thing. Because I was with my boyfriend, Luna was so happy for me to be home yesterday, and she literally cuddled right up into me. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, what's that? Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. How this could be done better? I can build my own map on this. That's the one thing that sucks. I'll have to look at this more later with my boyfriend. Beautiful drawing, though. I had fun using the music video for this song for a guy who just wanted me for sex. It was like, peace. Alright. I'll take this as the brother. What do I do this title as? Just put the image in so I make my life easier. I'm taking off the, you can't see it on my side, it's covered by my little screen thing. It's just draft Arco. This is draft. This Arco's work progress. It's an update to Discord. I take it all out because it's like, I'm gonna just keep editing it. I'm not publishing anything. Because what purpose would it serve me? Let me just check once. Oh, spot. I want to see if my Kolak is going to be on tonight. I have doubts because they're refixing the studio. Yeah, so this is the channel I love watching the most. So they're refixing their studio because they had this past Wednesday was 4 years for the studio. Who wants what? What is Malika doing? I don't know. And the stream stopped with it. This is the owner, Zach, and his lovely wife, Monica. I think she's actually writing the people who backed their names up. So I guess there's no Kolak 1999 tonight. Sad. So I'll probably just push another hour on this and then go see what they're doing. Having fun. Militia. Thank you. Oh, well, I haven't heard this song from them in a It is gonna work with age. Oh wait, I think there's... I wish those girls got back together. But it's based on contract and how long it took them to become popular. One of my players went like full out crazy on this. I gotta look up the world age. Oh. Fuck you. Probably have 2 now. Math, not my strong point. Strong point for certain things, but not for everything. So... Yay! Stop freezing. Oh no, no. Yeah, let's do that. Go to someone I know. Steverman. There he is. Like, where is he? kind of want to use that one. Alright. Create a new one. I'll make the sister. I think I'll make her in charge of the theater house. I'm thinking of doing a theater in this place. So that way, it just makes it interesting. Luna. Well, you want to come over here now? Come here. I see those big eyes. Well, come over here. Now I was waving her tail off to the side. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, come here. Come here. She has he's weird like this. Come on. Jump down. Come on. Go girl, come. Go girl, come. Come on. Let's go. We're not playing this game. Let's go. Come on. Why do you be weird like this? Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. You wanna go see everyone? Since you want attention? Go say hi everyone on the camera. Yeah? You saying hi? Okay. It's kind of funny this time during the streaming of one of my streams, she's not getting jealous. I can't wait until it gets warmer out because then I could cut her hair. For a little dog, she has a lot of hair. More hair than if you were to give me a short haircut. So it's kind of funny. Found some old photos of her, how skinny she was. Yeah, you were starved from the people who I got you from. Because they didn't care the other 4 fat fuck dogs were eating all the food than you. Yeah. I love you, baby girl. Alright, what should we name your sister? Starlet? Let's do that. My little doggy. It's in my lap. And part of my jeans came up. So. Roll it. Oh, let me back up the camera then. Since someone wants to be in camera now. Camera whore. This is how I'm going to adjust the camera when it wants to work. I know I can't have the video stream here, but kind of nicer to pull the camera down. There we go. We got two cuties and one camera. I haven't been best charging my phone today. God, I put so much songs that I forgot about. No. I'll make them twins. No. No, I'm going to make them twins. Alright, let's see what else I got. Hmm. Yeah, I guess not there. Hmm. Hmm. Now you guys can see what I do with my other stuff, which makes it easier. Hmm. Just putting all in. Hey, that's for this account. Nope, wrong way. Yeah, that works. There we go. So, I'm unfortunately going to cut part of this off. I only just want a section of this. Yes, it's copyright infringement, but I'm not selling it. It's just for game aesthetics. Ow, itchy spot. And nothing else. I'll just see where I end up saving it. And I'm just putting it as a JPEG so it can get pushed in with everyone else. I said okay. Oh, wait. Is there a better version of this? Because it kind of looks creepy as fuck. Oh, that is creepy as all hell. Nope. Wait, was there something else interesting? Nah. Ah, cute. Eh. Creepy. Ooh. Hmm. I'm saving this for something. I find it better to copy and then paste. Ooh, that looks perfect. So, Control New. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Alright. You can see some of my stuff. Alright, I've got to save some of this stuff. Hmm. There we go. I have less things open. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh, I have to find. I want to work for my island now. Yeah, it's just small. I should look for image for the island because sometimes I like having images. Oh, that's so cool. Gee. Oh god, I think I know what's... I'll copy this right now, but not exactly what I'm picturing. Come on, let me close it out. No. Bye. Sometimes I gotta try different algorithms. That looks badass. Sometimes I wish I remember I'm gonna do fantasy port. I miss playing Final Fantasy. Like the web game version. Why is it so much colder in my room? eyes are being weird. No. Wait, huh? Oh, that's a real place? Oh. Hmm. Someone just did that for shits and giggles, I can tell. This is more of what had my alley. I'll let those in. Nope, nope, nope. So I'm going to use the last one. Just to make it interesting. You just close that out. hilarious seeing them asleep near each other. My babies get along, it's just they don't like to be super close. When I first got Luna, they briefly were, but then I think I screwed up where I just had them kind of mess around. So, kind of want to lock them in for one whole day, or at least a good couple hours for a whole day, but sets of hours of them in the cage together to kind of get along. I know it's not the weirdest thing, but kind of want to put them in a tight area to be like, okay, we need to get along. I'm gonna have bruises on my legs. Why is it only when I put this leg down does my pants roll up? There, I can finally spell. Oh crap, what did I name that girl? Let's try doing, no. Here we go. Okay, I need my eyeglasses. I kind of want to pass this on. Yes. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's good ones. I have some chocolates. I can't wait until it gets warmer. Kind of like I have an outdoor game session on a nice day. If it would be possible. And so, um, hmm, 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 hmm. Nah. Sorry guys, I'm trying to set the lid up a certain way. Because things look briefly weird under my eyeglasses. Go figure. I like the dark chocolate of Hershey's. Oh, I know how I'm gonna get my boyfriend with this. I think I'm just going to finish up with this, make the other sibling, and call it. Kind of miss the Kit Kat taste. My eyes are crossing. Is this thing still alive? I really need to throw that thing out. Okay. So now I know which images didn't really get transferred over. So, wrong setting to ground. Damn it. This is when things don't want to work for you. What? Mm. Hmm. Excuse me. math, trying to figure this out. It would be. I really hate this tray. 1686. The reason why this is slow is because I have a really old fucking computer. There's a father. Do Tashka, and then go back to the basic vacation. Ugh. I'm in a weird position, so it's a little harder to do my keyboarding skills. Alright. Alright. Later in the week, print up the other stuff. Let me see about the other buildings if I want to put something up. Excuse me. Let me just put some artwork images to this, and then I'm gonna try to leave. Seeing this reminds me of an image that this is where I say college really doesn't help people out. I'm preparing them. Girl went for a photography major, and she took family photos where she, I don't know how, but something about shadowing, shadows on the faces with the sky when it's kind of like low cloudy. person just took the smudge tool and just kind of like looked like someone just finger painted white on their face. So no, I'm not in the mood for this. No, not in the mood for this. Maybe some IU. Damn it. I thought I put it in there. Cool. Got images roll. There's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Alright. So, just shy of 2.5 hours of streaming. I hope I was entertaining. I wish I had some streamers to talk to me today, but it is what it is. I'm gonna probably write in this notebook my notes of some things for the town. I like writing it out so that way I can just pull from it. And yeah. Should I feel tired? Nala, you want to say goodbye to everyone? Give me a sleepy face. Come. Come. No, we're not doing the tail waggy wag. She does this all the time. Come here. Come here. My little girl, you must come. My little girl, you must come. Come. She likes to move a little bit and wag her tail and act a little sweet and innocent, which I will show you her expression right now. Come on, Nala, let's go. Come on. Oh, nice stretch, but you're wagging your tail. You're not moving. You're not moving as much. Alright. Oh, come here. Stop being weird. Stop being weird. Don't get caught in my necklace, please. Thank you. Alright. Say bye-bye to everyone. Say you'll see them next time. I know. See you next time. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Jacqueline. On Twitch, it's Desert Desponia. On YouTube, it's Dyson Homebrew, and you can follow me now on my